How's everyone doing today? I am doing great. So I decided I'm going to do a mixed media canvas today, and I think I'm going to make it a fall themed one. So isn't that exciting? So I've got my stencil here and some goodies. So I'm just going to start applying everything and fast forward through all of that. The stencil is by Folk Art by Plaid. I did use it on my Mission Inspiration art journal piece the other day, and I love it. So I have some burlap, and I've got a couple of keys. I think these are from Recollection. I hole punched with a heavy, thick punch from Fiskars some circles out of chipboard. I have these leaves that I got from Joann's. I've got some owls I may use. I've got these leaves that I'm probably going to put down somehow. And then I do have a lot of goodies that I'm going to put on here. I also have some other doodads out of my junk thing here that I'm probably going to use. And I also have some gems and stuff in here that I'm probably going to use as well. Some ribbon, burlap, and all that kind of stuff. So, with that said, I'm just going to start putting things down and probably fast forward through it. And then when I get done with putting all the pieces down, then I'll come back on, and then we can go on to step 2. What I'm going to use to adhere all the items down with is my matte gel medium. And then for to give it some texture through the stencil, I'm going to be using my modeling paste. So I will have that. And then I'll get with you when I get everything done. So just sit back and enjoy. Okay, as you can see, some of the color is coming off, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to go over it with white gesso anyway, so it's fine. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Now just to let it dry, and I think I'm going to let it dry overnight because I do want to make sure that it is nice and dried before I move on to the next step, which will be to put gesso on it. So I'm just going to let it dry, and then we'll put gesso on it. I think it's going to look adorable when it gets done. Alright, so let's let it dry and I'll be back. Okay, so it looks as though most everything is dried. So I'm going to go ahead and gesso it. And I'm using white gesso to gesso it. And I'm just going to go over it. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry because I'll probably need to do one more coat and then we can paint it. So let's let it dry. Okay, so I've put about 3 coats of gesso on and I think it's going to be okay. You can still kind of see some of the color, but I think it'll be alright. We're just going to tell. So first I want to spray it with some brown Indian ink. Dry. So now I'm going to go with my Renaissance Brown metallic paint, and I've just added water to it, and I'm just going to spray it pretty good on here. I want it pretty dark. Alright, I'm going to let that dry, and then we will see what's going on with that. See what else I need to put in there. I sprayed it with the Renaissance Brown and it was not dark enough for me. And then I got my Espresso Brown and sprayed it with that and it still wasn't dark enough. So I just took my Espresso Brown and added like a drop of black in it and put some water in it to create this really dark brown, and that is the color that I want. I want it to be dark, and I'm gonna let this dry and then I will go over it again with my the Renaissance Brown, because I do want it to have some shimmer on it, but I wanted it to be really dark, and I think I finally got that what I wanted it to be. So we're good. So I'm just gonna let this dry, then I'll be back. Okay, it's pretty much dry. So now what I want to do is I'm just gonna get my colors. I have Inca Gold, I have Antique Copper, I have there's my red. I have Garnet Red. And I have some festive green. And I also have a bit of purple, amethyst. And these are all metallic paints. So now what I want to do is, I did not spray it again. I did use my finger over here with some of it, but I don't think I'm going to use any more of that Renaissance brown. So now all I want to do is just take my finger in these colors, and I'm just going to just take them and go over the items. And I'm using the copper first because I think it will darken it up even more, which is kind of what I want. The Renaissance brown was too gold looking, and that's not what I wanted. I want it to be this darker color. Okay, well, I think I'm done. I think it turned out pretty cute. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you some great ideas. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. And if you have subscribed, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. But don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.